now that Rush is done, I'm kind of glad it's done. I think we're all kind of glad it is done. Let's talk about decent little budget cards that you can get in sort of each position, because I know, like, when you play these types of games, you want the best, the newest. Oh my god, it's the LTD, it's the name. Don't worry about some of that stuff sometimes. Yes, sometimes they are the best cards, but no, they're not sometimes the best value. So let's go over offense, then defense. Let's see who we can pick up. Because again, there's two things we want to look at when we're trying to pick up quote unquote budget cards. Now, again, this is all going to depend on the amount of coins you have, we already have in place, all that. One thing we want to mention here is the word rentals for you guys. LTDs right now still quick sell for 175,000 coins. So if you can get a booty for pretty cheap, that's not bad. Again, so this would be at 223,000. That's like a 50,000 coin rental. That's fine. Somewhere along those price points is okay. But you got to remember, it's slightly different than in Madden Ultimate Team because the cards are just that much cheaper otherwise. Okay, so yes, I like a card like that as a rental. But if you're looking at just regular quarterbacks, and there are some good regular quarterbacks out here, you can't go wrong with some of these guys still. Klubnik is still a very nice card to have. Davis Warren, again, maybe a little much for what you're getting here, because I would rather go with this is the card I would use. General Booty. If you needed a card and you were, wanted a rental QB, if you didn't want a rental QB, honestly, Jameis is still really good. Jameis is still a really good card. Milrow, still a really good card. Right? Like there's a gap at the top, but the gap really isn't that big a quarterback. So don't overspend, because there's always going to be the new hotness coming out. Now, running back Reggie Bush is, to me, he's far and away the best. Okay, he's far and away the best. But if you wanted to get speed and all that, I really enjoyed using Devin Neal here, this 93 overall, and this Chris Johnson. I think are both pretty good cards. If you can get Wisner here for 190 is nice. Some of these 94s, again, they're good too. Spears is nice. This card has put some numbers on me. It did. I've never used them, but some other people have used them. He's done very well against me. And again, if you're getting these 94s, you got to make sure that you're getting them at a good price. Under 100K is fine, because you don't want to lose too much value, because we think we are probably going to be getting an overall bump. So again, real nice cards. And it's kind of hard on offense because you're so much more just looking at speed. And then you get to receiver. And again, these cards aren't exactly budget-y. Bond is still fine. This Tez Johnson was nice. Jackson Meeks is nice. Again, for on the cheaper side of things, but you're not getting a ton of budget here. DK Metcalf is 261,000 coins, right? He's 94 speed. Deshaun Hamilton, 93 speed. So if you can not pay for that one extra speed on these cards, you can get away with 93 speed. That's pretty good. This here is 94 speed, but his route running is pretty bad. So I would avoid that. So again, look at 90 plus route running on short, medium, deep. That is ideal. Again, we see that here, but he's 93 speed. That's why his price is the way it is. Well, because he's not the fastest. That's fine. That is fine, because you are always going to pay a premium for wide receiver speed. Look at them. 95 speed, 95 speed, not 95 speed. 95 speed, 95 speed. Just a massive difference in there, okay? Massive difference. Don't overpay for it, because in a week, we're going to get someone else at 94 speed, and they're probably going to be on the cheaper side. When it comes to tight ends, if you're really looking for tight ends, you need something, this Jack Velling, still good. But this is a very nice card here. 93 speed. Again, you're not going to get the route running. But top end speed 58,000 coins. Top end speed at 58,000 coins there is really nice. Gadsden here. Again, not necessarily the fastest, but for you looking for a fullback or strictly a blocking tight end, this card also very nice. 95 run block. Again, I don't know why he's that type of tight end in the game, but he is. I think, again, if you're running a lot of flat routes, drags and stuff with your tight end, I feel like the cameras just won't focus. Kindle Car, fantastic budget option. Fantastic. Again, compare them to some of these other cards. These are the same overall. That's a massive difference. Do not go there. And when it comes to offensive line, just get the best one you can for whatever coins you need, whatever coins you have. Again, I don't like to spend on that. Keep in mind a couple things, a couple attributes. We talk about this all the time. What stats are we looking at? Pass block power, pass block finesse, PBP, PBF. That's what we're looking at. And then we're looking at RBK for run block. I don't care about run block power, and I don't care about run block finesse so much. Don't. So those are the three stats that we care about. Not even regular pass block, because a lot of these ratings are for like simulated moments. We're not simulating our games. It doesn't matter. We are deep into the NFL and NBA seasons right now, so there's no better time to check out PrizePicks than today. To win, all you need to take is your sports knowledge into the app, pick more or less, and you can win up to 100 times your money. And for new users right now, if you sign up using code CC, all you have to do is make your first deposit, play a lineup, and you will get $50 in credit instantly into your account. And to sign up, all you have to do is click the link in the description down below or go to the App Store. Either way, make sure you are using code CC when you sign up. So it's time to check out PrizePicks, get winning, have some fun, boys. Let's get back to the video. Let's have a great day. Good luck on all your lineups. Whether you're trying to build that all-time Ohio State theme team or just a God Squad, make sure you avoid the packs and save some racks and check out MMOEXP.com. For all your ultimate team needs, make sure you use code CC at checkout to save 5% off. Link in the description down below. Defense is, I think there's more value over here on defense, right? Couple things to look at with pass rushers, and I think you honestly could just have a lot of defensive tackles out here. So let's look at a couple of these cheaper guys here. Couple things we want to look at. If you can get their power move and finesse move as close to 90, both of them, that's what you want, because the game actually decides what kind of move that they do generally. All right. I do think power move is a little bit better than finesse move this year. That could just be hype in my mind, in my head. Again, the more you can get with a 90 block shed, 90 power move, 90 finesse move, that's what you want. And we don't see a ton of that in the budget options at defensive line. This one, he's close. He's close. And again, decent speed, good weight on him. This isn't a bad card to have. It's not a bad card to have. Now we'll probably get more options as soon as we get another legend left end or right end. But Hassanain, I guess is his name, is not bad. He's gonna play very well. He's probably gonna play very similar to this card, maybe even a little better. Yeah, that power move is higher, but slower, lighter, less block shed, less finesse move. Give me the 92 right there. Or Patrick Payton is just a very good card. If you have him, BND or whatever, he plays pretty well. He does. Even though he's not exactly what I'm looking for, card just plays well. He should. He's a 96 overall, right? Maybe it's traits. Sometimes you'll notice that that's a thing. When we go to right end, again, you don't have a lot of options here. They just don't give a ton of them out here. And again, a lot of these guys just kind of mid. Again, if you really, really need to go find someone, okay, like this guy, he's not making the team. He's not making the team. He's not going to play. It's okay to put people out of position, okay? Because at defensive tackle, there are studs out here. Studs. Look at just the difference in this stuff. 300 pounds, 91 block shed, 95 power, 82 finesse move. So he's cheaper because he's not gonna have that 90s across the board. Still a very good card. Dexter Lawrence. We mentioned him the other day. Look at this card. This card. I haven't used him yet, and I'm going to. I got to put him in. Defensive tackle is absolutely stacked. For whatever reason, the calculations that they have to make to put a defensive tackle at these overalls just stacks them up. Look at this. 374 pounds. I think you could really just run a bunch of D tackles and you would probably almost do better. Colin Clay. Again, I know you see the speed and sometimes you're worried about them tracking the quarterback down. I get it. But they're just good. Derek Harmon, another very good card. I know that finesse move is really, really low. I get it. He can do numbers. If you want to go even less, 92 Dexter Lawrence. The balance. Like, would you rather have this or one of those random left ends or right ends? Give me this all day long. Fantastic. If you're not overall chasing, you can build a really good team. At linebackers, I don't worry so much about the outside linebackers. I think for the most part, you should just be running middle linebackers sort of everywhere across the board. Not a big fan, really, of any of these cards that I've actually used. This one looks okay. Now, again, you got to remember, what are you doing with this card? Is he rushing the passer? He shouldn't be. He's 90 speed, 97 tackling, good block shed, add zone coverage, right? No. I think just running middle linebackers out of position is totally fine. Is totally fine. Greg Penn III, 91 speed, 90 zone coverage. Can do a lot of stuff. Again, his power move, finesse move, it's not 40. Good card. Put him at outside linebacker. Bet you he plays well. There's another one in here that I'm just completely missing. I don't know where he is, but playing middle linebackers outside is completely fine. Playing them inside, playing them outside, 84 speed, way too slow. Again, you still need somewhere around 90s if you're going to be controlling those cards. That is totally fine. I don't see the other card that I was thinking of, so that's on me. Maybe he's right, outside linebacker. But again, you don't need to overpay. Like this card is really good. This card is really good. This card it's this card. I don't know if I would consider him budget though. Pretty close. 90 speed. Again, power move, finesse move is fine. 91 zone coverage, 90 man coverage. Because he's not an LTD, because he's not a 95, people don't look at him. That's just the truth. When it comes to corners, again, also a lot of depth here. Know what you do. Man or zone. Pick one out. It's kind of like the receiver position. You're going to pay for the speed and all that. You're not going to find super fast guys. You're going to have to go with 93 speed guys if you want to go on a budget. Find someone the speed you want. If you play a lot of man, find the person with the highest man. If not, find the person with the highest zone speed. That's all you can do. That's all you can do there on a budget. The premium position, it's going to cost. When it comes to safeties, Javon Holland, also pretty good. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind here too, if we're talking about playing people out of position, why is a 94 speed safety 99,000 coins? But a 94 speed corner, you're looking at 120, 170, 108. I have no problem with playing safeties out of position either. I really don't. And then we look at strong safety. Again, I know this card's a little up in price. Too much. He's too much to be included in here. This card. Compare him to your top corners. Just compare him. Oh, he's 5'10". So who cares? Again, you are going to have to overpay for speed at some of these times. Again, it depends what you're trying to do with these certain positions. If you can get this card as a rental, that's probably the place I would go. 200, that's 25K rental. And it's a good card. It is a good card. Okay. I used this card for a while. Right. But I like his stats to be a little bit higher. Absolutely. Absolutely. But they're not. And if we're going on a budget, that's what we got to do. So those are just a bunch of little cards out there. Again, how you spend your coins. You need to make sure you budget it out based on what you have and what you can get. If you want a fast receiver and if you want a fast corner, you're going to pay for it. And if you're paying for that, maybe you have less coins for these other positions, you have a lot of really, really good options. The pass rushers are fantastically cheap in this game. Do not overspend there. Do not do it. It's not worth it. I love you guys. Have a great day.